Recently, I got rid of almost everything I own, including my clothes, shoes, jewelry.
I don't think I've ever done a reaction video on my YouTube journey, so this is a first. But I wanted to make this video because I was intrigued and I wanted to give my 2 cents for whatever it's worth. I felt like this is something that I wanted to just discuss and kind of see what you guys think about it. So I recently, and no, let me just start off by saying this, because I tend to get myself in a pickle. Okay, no shade to anyone in this video, okay? That is not my intention whatsoever. I'm just sharing my opinion, my thoughts, and what I think, and that's it. I saw the lovely Jerusha, love her. I saw her post something on her Instagram story, a video that, let me look up his name because I want to give you guys like the actual information. So his name is, I think his YouTube channel is The Closet by Connor, which I've never heard of him before. I watched his videos after she shared it and he seems really nice and his videos seem fun. So anyways, I watched his video. So he was reacting to a video by, I want to say her name is Niki Sky. Is that what it is? Yes, Niki Sky. And I hadn't seen that video yet, but basically in that video, well, I watched it now, but in that video, she talks about getting rid of all of her luxury items and like the lies you're being told about luxury items. And it's funny because I recently did a video about this where I talked about why are so many luxury YouTubers selling their things or getting rid of their things, or why are so many YouTubers or luxury creators taking their high-end things and replacing them with more affordable stuff, which I'll leave both of those videos linked down below. So I don't know, I just felt like the whole topic was fitting because I just previously discussed it here on my channel. So anyways, so in the video, she goes on to talk about, I don't know if she had like 5 or 6 points, which I'm not gonna list them all, but so I watched his response video. She's saying, you know, people buy luxury items for status. And then he's like, what kind of people are you around? I've never met someone that's like, hey, I'm gonna go buy a Louis Vuitton bag to, I don't know, to look rich. But I feel like there are both people like this. There are people that, yeah, absolutely, they are buying things because of the status, because of the assumptions that it comes with, you know? So I agree with her point to an extent. I think there are definitely 1000%, there are people that are buying luxury items because they want to look rich, even if they're not. But I also get his point where he's like, well, you know, we have things like Afterpay now and credit cards and all of this stuff. So I think like this generation is different. So I agree with his point too. My point of making this video and listening to both of them is this. I don't think it's one size fits all. I don't think luxury is one size fits all. And I don't know why we're getting so upset at people that are deciding to sell their luxury items. And I don't know why we're getting so upset at people that want to have 50 to 100 luxury bags. Who cares? If she sells all of her stuff and goes on to talk about why she's doing it and why it fits her current situation, it's not hurting anyone, you know? That's what she wants to talk about. And so I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And if somebody wants to make a video about the 50th bag they just bought and why they have such a big collection, then I also don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's one thing that he said in the video that kind of triggered me to make this video. And I always get myself into a pickle, but again, no shade to anyone. But he said that her video, and I don't know, I'm not quoting him exact, just like from what I remember. I actually watched his video this morning on my way to Pilates class. So if I get something wrong, I apologize. But he said something along the lines like, that videos like hers make people with a big collection maybe feel some type of way, and maybe it might make them feel like bad about owning so many bags. How do you think people feel that are watching videos of collectors that have 60 bags? You don't think those people feel bad? Those people can very well watch that same video about someone showing their 60 or 75 bag designer bag collection And then that person will be like, oh my God, I feel so bad about myself because I only have 3 bags. So what's wrong with me? Why don't I have 60 bags? Is my life terrible? Why don't I live this life? Why can't I afford these bags? I mean, it goes both ways. So I just don't know why. I feel like this community has become so catty, so judgmental. Everyone's judging everyone. We're getting mad at the people that are deciding to sell their things and that are wanting to do minimalism. I mean, I keep hearing people say, oh, people that say they're no longer into luxury and they want to do or want to go a minimalistic route, they just don't have money, they went broke. How, do you hear yourself? What? People change, people evolve, people's interests change. You know what I mean? And he had a really good point in his video. It was something about people are making these videos and they're kind of saying things like, my priorities have changed. So he was saying, okay, so just because I own an X amount of bags doesn't mean that I don't have good priorities or that I'm not a good person. Absolutely, I agree with him. Yes, it doesn't change that you're a good person or whatever you stand for, that you have other interests, but there are people that had their focus solely on shopping and solely on acquiring this massive bag collection, and maybe it wasn't good for their mental health. And so they decided to go another route. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with sharing that journey. So I think both sides are fine, and the viewer can decide what they want to watch. And if they're not interested in someone who is deciding to sell their luxury items, then they don't have to watch. So I just don't understand why we're getting so upset. And it's kind of like bag collectors versus people who decide to sell their items. Why? Why does it have to be like that? Why can't we support each other and be happy for each other and the new journey that brings with it, Who cares? They're not your bags. Who cares if she sold them all? And who cares if this person has 50 bags? I just feel like I love talking about it in the sense of wonder why they're doing it. Is it a trend? I love making it a topic, but I think what I don't like is making it so judgmental and making it so negative and making it I don't know. I've just never been a person that loved that. I feel like we should support each other and we're all in the same community, so why are we being so catty with each other, And again, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Everyone can do whatever they want, and if you want to get rid of your handbag collection for whatever reason, then do that. If it fulfills you and if it makes you feel better and if that's the journey that you're on, who am I to judge you? And if you don't agree with that, and if you want to have a massive collection of thousands of bags, and that fulfills you, and that makes you happy, and that brings you joy, then more power to you. I am happy for you. I think that's fantastic. But let's stop attacking each other on the decisions we're making. Let's just have fun. We can discuss these topics, and I think that, they should be discussed, but I just feel like we shouldn't judge each other like that. And I'm not even so much talking about his video and what he said, but more so about the entire community, what people in the comments are saying, and how, again, people that decide to have a lot of bags are attacking the people that are deciding to sell their bags. And I honestly have to say this, I'm not seeing the side of people that are selling and getting rid of stuff and downsizing attacking the other side. I more so feel like it's the people with big collections that are coming after the people that are deciding to go a different route. And I honestly don't know why that is. I think it's wild. It's absolutely wild. But anyways, that is my 2 cents. Sorry if I got anything wrong. Again, no hate to anyone. All of the videos will be linked down below. I just wanted to give my 2 cents. I just wanted to touch on this really quickly while it was fresh on my mind from this morning. Love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Mwah.